Okay, so you know how in the duck event you will go into this sort of the infinite wave if you don't get all the plots? Well, in this wave you fight more and more difficult enemies the longer you actually go in that wave, so I was wondering how far you can actually go without dying in that wave. Okay, so we got to that wave with ease in around 11 minutes. And then we just placed down more and more towers around and waited for stuff to actually spawn in. Okay, so at the start there's nothing special, barely any ducks spawn at all, so there's no trouble there's no trouble surviving this. Around 25 minutes in, and the only ducks that actually spawn are those long ducks and those... I don't remember the name of those different ducks, but I start to get more and more health the more time we actually spend here. So I'm very interested to see what is going to happen after more time. At around 28-minute mark, the only ducks that actually spawn in are those long ducks. They have around 500 health each at this point, and it just keeps increasing by around 1 HP every like 2 seconds. No other ducks spawn at the moment, so this is just long duck fest. The problem with those ducks is that they stun in a similar way to the Fallen Titan, which can be very problematic if they get too close to the towers. it has been like 37 minutes, and long ducks are gone. They don't spawn anymore. They got replaced by those fat ducks called Ducky Unit, and I love how they have this little helmet on them. Also, those fat ducks are actually not a threat at all. They don't stun like the long ducks, so they are just free money. And if you noticed, I have quite a little bit of money on me right now. After 33 minutes, I started to notice this sound I've never heard before. Just take a listen. After that sound, I was hoping that something would happen soon, and let me tell you something. It was amazing to see what happens next. So yeah, instead of the fat duck spawning, now the penguin boss is spawning instead of the ducks, so you get just insane amount of those enemies that have like... This enemy has like 30,000 HP, so you cannot kill the spam. What's worse is that they stun, and they stun a lot. What is also a problem is that they just go straight through the base. You know how when the boss spawns at the wave 10 it just goes around and just stuns the tower, and that's all he does. But for this case, they just go straight for the base, they don't go around, they just rush the base, so you just die. To put that into a perspective, imagine if Void Reavers, instead of spawning souls when they hit your tower, they just spawn Vindicator instead. Yeah, good luck with that.